Good morning, you guys. I'm so excited for today because today is the day. I got my makeup storage in yesterday. I'm so excited. I'm gonna be putting away all my makeup today. So I'm pretty much transferring everything from the Alex drawers that I had before, transferring my entire makeup collection to the new makeup drawer system. So for those of you who haven't watched my beauty studio kind of like rearranging, do-over, makeover, whatever you want to call it video, I pretty much decluttered my entire beauty room, and a part of that was I really wanted to get my own custom makeup drawers made to how exactly I wanted it, the exact dimensions that I wanted it. So I created this guy that you see back here, and I'm so in love with it. Like, this is exactly in my head what I wanted, but I could not find anywhere, like nowhere online. I literally, me and my sister searched for weeks to find just sleek white drawers that were the perfect dimensions for makeup. But the problem is a lot of places don't make drawers that are the perfect dimensions for makeup because a lot of places make drawers very deep. But for me, I didn't want really deep drawers. I wanted drawers that were sleek enough or like big enough to fit compacts and stuff like that, but sleek enough where they look like makeup drawers. I didn't want them to look like a dresser or clothes drawers, you know what I mean? We're actually planning on buying a home in like a year or so. So I really didn't want to make it to fit this room because this room was really small, and honestly, when I buy a home, like on the top of my list is going to be a really nice big size beauty studio, because when I'm working in here, it can get a little claustrophobic because it's a really small room and I'm always filming and stuff. So it's just gonna be nice to have a big room. I'm gonna be keeping these makeup drawers for years, so I wanted it to be exactly how I wanted in my head. But anyways, I am so excited, you guys. Like, I am beyond excited. I have been waiting for this day forever where I could just put all of my makeup into my new drawers. Anyways, before we get started, I'm going to show you guys the drawers. So if you saw my beauty studio video, then you already saw them, but I pretty much really wanted like a similar vibe to the IKEA Malm dresser. I like how there's like no handles, it's super sleek, but I don't know if you guys can tell, but I did a high gloss white. So I love that because it's wipeable. So anytime I get makeup on it or anything like that, it's going to come off really easily. But I also love how sleek and shiny it looks, you know? And I love how many drawers there are. There are 5 drawers going up and down, so I should be able to fit almost my entire, pretty much my entire makeup collection in here. I actually, let me show you guys. I actually have it planned out on my phone. By the way, we're missing the mirror. I haven't got it yet. I think I'm gonna get one from IKEA, but I haven't really decided. I'm so crazy. So I made this little like mock-up on my phone of which drawers I think will carry what, just so that I can like follow this plan, because sometimes it can be so overwhelming when you have a big makeup collection. So I kind of set out a plan. Anyways, when it comes to the drawers, I made them open up all the way, which this was huge for me. I really hate how the Alex drawers, they literally open up like this, and then all this space back here is totally wasted. I can't reach my hand into the compact organizers and pick something out. So it's such a waste of space. So it was really important to me to have a drawer that opened up all the way. That way I can see the entire drawer, and also I made it soft closing, which is really good. So when it comes to the actual drawers, I did not want them to be too deep because just personally for me, I hate makeup drawers that are too deep. Like even the Alex drawers, you know how on the bottom they have like the really big ones? I hate it because I feel like my makeup products are swimming in there and then I have to like dig into it. These drawers have 4-inch height clearance, which I measured all my makeup and I decided that 4 inches was good enough for me. It's about 16 3/4 inch this way and about 23.5 this way. So I measured all my organizers to make sure everything would fit perfectly. So like I said, we have 3 drawers going side to side and 5 going up and down. This is gonna be so much fun to put all my makeup away. Anyways, let's get started, you guys. Okay, so this is where my makeup has been living. It's a disaster for the past few weeks. Like, it's been a disaster. I am so excited to have my beauty studio back and be able to put all my makeup away. So I used to have the wide IKEA Alex drawers. All that makeup is actually stuffed in that dresser back there, so we'll get to that. But I have my IKEA Alex drawers here with all my makeup. Everything's kind of a bit messy and dirty right now, so don't mind that. Alright, so I have all my organizers here and I moved all of my makeup, and I think we're just gonna get started with the first drawer. I really want the first drawer. I've always liked my makeup collection to be organized in the way that I do my makeup. So like primer, foundation, or primer, concealer, foundation, you know? I've always just liked that, thought that was really organized. You guys have honestly no idea how excited I am. Like, you know I love organizing. I literally told everybody today, don't text me, don't call me, nothing. Cause I'm gonna be in my zone. Like, when Amy gets to organizing, shit gets serious. Okay, so I've kind of just emptied out all the primers and all of these setting sprays, and I think I've decided I'm gonna make this drawer the primers and setting spray drawers, but I do really think I have too many setting sprays, so I'm probably gonna go through this and see what I'm keeping, because I don't use like, I literally don't even use like 95% of this, because I have my faves that I keep on my filming desk, and then that's pretty much it. Okay, so I actually just realized that these fit perfectly in here, and these I actually got from HomeSense a while back. They're from the brand Design. I'm gonna try my best to tell you where everything is from today. Don't mind this, like a makeup product spilled there like so long ago, and it literally won't come off. But anyways, this fits so perfectly, so I feel like I can put primers and then maybe powders back here and setting sprays. Okay, so I decided that I'm going to be getting rid of all of these setting sprays. Not that they're horrible or bad or anything, it's just I really don't use them and I don't need them. That's going to go in the backup drawer because I already have one on my filming desk. And here's what this drawer is looking like so far. I feel like this looks really good. So pretty much this drawer is just going to be all prime and set. So we have powders and primers and setting sprays, just your whole prep and set section. Okay, the next drawer is going to be foundations. So I really want foundations to be right after primers and setting sprays and everything. This is going to be fun. I think I really need to declutter and let go of a few of these. So my sister actually came up, this is all dusty, please ignore, but you guys saw this in my Organize With Me video I showed you. My sister came up with this idea of having my foundations like on this, like, I don't even know what to call this, I don't know, like on a tilt like this, and having them all laid out, and it would just look so good. But I really think, I really think I have too many foundations to be able to fit on this. I could totally get a third one, but I still think I have too many foundations to fit. Okay, so for foundation, I actually found these really big organizers at HomeSense. They're from the brand Harman. I just removed the sticker now. These are amazing. They actually make the best organizers that fit perfectly in the Alex drawers. All of these over here are all Harman. I have so many of them. Like all these right here, Harman organizers. So I love them so much. They come in all different sizes, but they're extremely hard to find. Like you can't find them online. You're gonna have to go to like TJ Maxx, Winners, HomeSense, and look for this brand. And sometimes you see them, sometimes you don't. So anytime I see them, I always grab a few. And they're not horribly priced. I actually got this one at a discount because this one has a little bit of scratches. I don't know if you guys can tell, so yeah. Okay, so I decided to try and see if I can make this whole tier thing work. I'm missing one. I completely forgot to go to Solutions and pick up another one. I actually got these at Solutions. Oh, again, it's by Design, so you can pick them up at Solutions. I'm gonna get another one. What's really good about these is it's customizable. So if your drawer is smaller, you can actually lift it up and tuck it under. So if your drawer is shorter or bigger, whatever. So I'm just gonna need one more. I decided to switch the top drawer to foundations and then make this one prep and prime, just because, I don't know, I love foundations. I have a soft spot for them, and I just feel like it just looks so good on the top drawer, like a top tier. I don't know, I just really like it on the top. So I'm pretty much going to put all of my favorite foundations on the first row. So next I'm gonna put the NARS foundations. And I'm gonna try my best to get rid of as many foundations as possible. I already got rid of a few shades. I wanna get rid of the shades that don't match my Fenty foundation, Giorgio Armani. Okay, so it's looking good so far. So these I have decided to keep from here on, and then from back here to here, I think I'm gonna get rid of all of these. I'm really proud of myself that I've gotten rid of a lot. So most of these I'm getting rid of because of the shades. Like these Huda Beauty, as much as I would love to hoard them because I love the Huda foundation, these shades just don't match me. We have Dulce de Leche and Tres Leches. So yeah, they don't match me. And then Stromboli doesn't match me. 310 doesn't match me. Okay, so everything fit in the foundation drawer. I'm so happy. So all I need to do is I'm probably just gonna quickly stop by Solutions today and get one more tier, and that's it. Oh my god, I'm so happy. It looks so amazing. Anyways, the next drawer, so I decided to just combine primers, concealers, and powders all in one. I won't be able to fit the setting sprays in there, so I'm gonna rearrange this and see how it goes. So here's how it looks now. I feel like that's more organized. So back here I have all of like my setting kind of powders, and then over here is more like foundation powders, and then we have high-end concealers and drugstore concealers. I kind of just want to keep this little KKW guy here that's like a brightening powder, and I did get rid of the KKW loose powder because I just don't like it. I have decluttered so many products, and I'm so proud of myself because I literally just did a declutter like a month ago, but I feel good that I've decluttered even more. This drawer is done, and now we're gonna move on to, let's just move on to this section. I think I'm gonna do, I kind of want to make this entire section more like cheek products, so highlighters, bronzers, blushes. So this should be fun. I feel like this is going to be the fun section. So let's go ahead and do that now. Okay, so for the highlight drawer, the bronzer drawer, and everything like that, I'm going to be using these compact organizers by the brand Sony. They're the perfect organizers. Literally, even if you have the Alex drawers, they actually fit perfectly, and they are the perfect dimensions. So I also have another one here. I'm going to clean that off and use that. But I actually have a coupon code for you guys to get a nice little discount on them, which is amazing because they can run a little bit pricey when you're buying a bunch. So it's just good to get a discount. Okay, so here's what it's looking like so far. I pretty much just transferred everything from there to here, but I wanted to kind of color coordinate a little bit. So like black, then we're getting into the brown, Becca, white, and you know, some of the gold and colorful ones. I don't know, I'm weird like that. And then we have some drugstore ones over here. It kind of does make sense to have all the highlights in one drawer, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the cream highlights in here. I just don't really know what organizer to use, so I actually just thought of the perfect idea. So Sony has these like they call them halfsies, which is so cute. They cut it in half, and it's just like these, I don't know, it's just like these bins, so you can put anything in there. So I feel like, sorry, I'm just cleaning it off. I feel like that would be perfect if I put the cream products in there, and then that way it's gonna leave a space at the back of the drawer here, which I can probably put maybe highlight palettes, because I have like some face palettes. Maybe I'll do that. Either way, I love how I have so much space now. Like before, my highlight drawer was drowning, and now I have so much space. Okay, so I have a bunch of these kind of highlights, like liquid drop type of ones. So I'm gonna pop all of those here, and I like how they can stand up actually. So I'm gonna put them all in order of lightest to deepest. And I have the Wet n Wild ones as well that I will put here. And then the L'Oreal one. Perfect, I love how like cute that is. I actually forgot that I have one of these highlights. I'm gonna put that here. Also, another thing I love about these Sony organizers, they have an entire organizer just for chunky compacts. So you see how chunky this is? It does not fit in here, but they have an entire organizer with a bunch of chunky ones. But what I love about this one is they made a bunch of regular ones, and then they made some chunky slots in the back. So these 3 back ones are for chunky compact compacts. So I love that. Okay, now I have all of like my cream kind of highlights, and actually I have enough room so that I can put the drugstore cream ones over here, and then all of the high-end cream ones over here. So for bronzers, I feel like I'm gonna do the same thing and use one of these organizers where it has some room for some chunky ones at the back. So I'm just gonna slide like big ones right in that little nook back there. So there we go. I have my cream bronzer, and then over here I have all like the stick bronzers, and then we have these stick drugstore bronzers. And again, we have room back there if I decide to put kind of like face palettes. Okay, so I just quickly ran 2 solutions and picked up another one. They come in a 2-pack, so now I'll just have like an extra one. But yeah, so I picked up another one of this. So now I'm about to put it in. I feel like that looks so amazing. I'm so happy. Even though I have like no room, it just means I can't hoard any more foundations, but that's okay. So I'm working on the blush drawer, as you guys see here. So I have a lot of blushes that are really chunky. So I love this chunky blush holder by Sony, really nice. But I also have ones kind of like this that are just bigger. Okay, so now I think I'm gonna move on to the everyday makeup drawer. So I love having a drawer that's just all my favorite products, not all my favorite products, but like the go-to ones. Like I mentioned to you guys before, I've always had this on top of my vanity, but this time I don't want any clutter. So I'm gonna dedicate an entire drawer to like, you know, the go-to products. So I need to also update my go-to products. I love the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, but it's not really my go-to anymore. I thought that this would fit perfectly because it's kind of just an all-around organizer. So I'll be able to put like mascaras, brow products, bronzers, you know what I'm saying? Just like everything all in one. Okay, so everything is in its place. I decided to put the NARS Natural Radiant Foundation because it's currently just what I'm really loving. And a bunch of concealers that I like, mascaras, liners, all that good stuff. And then some palettes in the back that I really like. Eyeshadow palettes and a highlight palette. Okay, so I emptied out one complete Alex drawer and now I'm gonna move on to lipsticks, I think. So I have this entire organizer full of lipsticks that I'm literally just gonna pick up and transfer into there. So I'm gonna take a little break from the lipstick drawer and move on to liquid lipsticks. I think I'm gonna dedicate this entire drawer to high-end liquid lipsticks because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna fill it up, I think. We'll see, but I think. So here are all of my high-end liquid lipsticks. I have some lipstick stragglers hanging around, so I'm just gonna move those to the lipstick drawer, but yeah. I'm really in love with how well liquid lipsticks just fit right into these Harman organizers, so I'm gonna keep it exactly the same. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the liquid lipsticks drawer. That was really easy to do because I literally just transferred everything the exact same. I'm so happy with it. I just feel like it looks so good. Oh my god, you guys. Honestly, I'm so happy that I keep that bin of extra organizers because in my head, I remembered that I had this like random little small organizer that I was always like, oh, what am I gonna use that for, you know? But then I saw that little empty space and I was like, I wonder if I can get lucky and if it fits. And it fits. What do you know? So I decided I'm gonna put lip liners right beside the lipsticks and I'm gonna use another one of the halfsies organizer because it just fits perfectly. I have 3 containers of lip liners. I've kind of divided it by, oh, this next one shouldn't be here, but I've kind of divided it by high-end nudes. And then drugstore lip liners. And then high-end colorful liners. And then there we go, all the lip liners can live in this drawer. So I literally just transferred the drugstore liquid lipsticks right into this drawer underneath the high-end liquid lipsticks. So now we have both on top of each other. So I found one more of these that's gonna fit perfectly here, but I don't have any more. So I think I'm gonna go to HomeSense tomorrow and see if I can find more. So I have a bunch of my lip glosses here. I'm just gonna go ahead and transfer them over. I'm gonna leave the drugstore ones out. Which I'm actually gonna stand those ones up as well as this one. I'm just gonna put these drugstore glosses in here for now until I get more containers. Okay, so I think over here I'm going to put eyeshadow palettes just at the bottom. There's a lot of eyeshadow palettes, so yeah, I'm gonna get to transferring. Okay, so I think I like how that's kind of laid out. I ended up using the other one that I had left over to kind of display these. That way the drawer can just look a little bit pretty, but if I ever run out of space, obviously I'll just remove those and it would make more space. But for now, I have an extra one and it works like this. For all of my Morphe palettes, but also for all of my Z palettes. So for these Morphe palettes, I am literally just going to keep them stacked. The only thing I'm going to do is keep them in the order that I would use it the most. So I'm going to put the colorful ones on the bottom. So I have a bunch of face palettes that I've stuffed in here. So now I want to take them and put them in the correct drawer. Okay, so underneath the blush drawer, I decided to make this kind of like the eyeshadow and pigments drawer. So I have a bunch of pigments here, and I'm going to use the Sony organizer for eyeshadows and pigments. And I have this here. I haven't decided yet, but I think I might need this too. Okay, so I just finished putting away all my pigments and single shadows, and then we have liquid glitters and liquid shadows. And then liners, more liners, and brows and mascara. So that's pretty much it. I have been doing this all day. It's like 7 o'clock right now. This room is a mess, so I'm gonna clean it up a little bit, and we're almost pretty much done. The only thing left is to do lashes, which I'm gonna put in that last drawer. So I'll probably do lashes and setting sprays tomorrow, and then that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat dinner, and I'm gonna come back tomorrow to finish everything up. Okay, so it's the next morning, and the last thing I have to do is just put away these lashes, but I don't know, I'm kind of feeling like I really don't need all of these lashes. I'm not even really into lashes that much anymore. I mean, I like really natural ones now, and a lot of these are super dramatic that I don't even, like, I wouldn't even wear anymore. So I don't know, I'm kind of debating on going through them and decluttering some. Okay, so I realized that I had these two still that I was going to put foundations in, but now I can totally just put lashes in them. That way they have like something to sit in, but I mean, you totally don't need to. They're just lashes and they're pretty boxy, so you could just stack them in the drawer, but I don't know, I have these two, so I'm gonna do that. So I finished putting in all the lashes, and this is what I kept. I feel like this is a much more practical and humble collection of lashes. Like, this is all I need. So I have all of these that I am getting rid of. So those back there, I'm just going to toss them because I've already used them. But those back there are backups. So those are my favorite lashes, called Lashes for Days. Those are my favorite. I need to keep those as backups. And then we have the Skido Voila lash as backups as well, because it's my favorite. But all of these are ones that I had like doubles, triples, and even quadruples, if that's, I think that's the word, of. So I had way too many of these, so I am gonna go ahead and throw these in a giveaway. That pretty much tops it off, you guys. We are done with the organizing. Last thing I'm gonna do is just put the setting sprays in here. Alright, that is pretty much it for this drawer and for the entire drawer system. Okay, you guys, so that is pretty much it. My entire makeup collection is organized and in its new home, and I'm so excited. I can't tell you guys how happy I am. Like, this has been like a dream of mine, to just be able to create my own drawer system custom to exactly how I want it, the exact dimensions that I want, so that every single piece of makeup that I own fits perfectly. This is definitely my favorite drawer, and then I'd have to say my second favorite drawer is probably the high-end liquid lippies. I want you guys to comment down below. Let me know what your favorite drawer is. Is it the highlight drawer, the foundation drawer, lipstick drawer? Let me know what your fave is. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching me organize my entire collection, and I will see you guys in the next video.